Good morning, kiddos. Good morning, Foundation fam. Welcome to another edition of Foundation Kids Story Time. I'm excited to be here with you guys today. Again, we are going to read an incredible book here in just a few minutes. But I wanted to check on everybody's challenge from last week. Mr. Clint gave a great challenge. He read a pretty awesome book. And his challenge was to eat a food that you've never tried before to see if you like it. So we have one picture from last week. And this goober right here just happens to be one of my kids. This is my daughter, Emmy. And this is a picture of her trying a roasted Brussels sprout. They were actually pretty good. I don't know why she's making that face. I guess she just didn't like it. But she tried something new. She went through with the challenge that we had for last week. So I want to ask a question. One of the hardest things for me to see during this time that we've all been stuck at home has been kids that have had birthdays and they haven't been able to have a party. They haven't been able to have their friends over. They haven't been able to do any of the normal things that you would do for a birthday party. So if you're listening today, right now, we'd like for you, if you have a birthday this month, in the month of April, we would like for you to put your name in the comments because our story today is all about birthdays. It's a Dr. Seuss book that is called Happy Birthday to You. So let's get started with it. I wish we could do what they do in Catrue. They sure know how to say happy birthday to you. In Catrue, every year on the day you were born, they start the day right in the bright early morn. When the birthday honker hikes high up Mount Zorn and lets loose a big blast on the big birthday horn. And the voice of the horn calls out loud as it plays, "Wake up, for today is your day of all days." Do you see the big birthday horn? Then the moment the horn's happy honk honk is heard, comes a fluttering flap flap, and then comes the bird. The great birthday bird, and so far as I know, Catrue is the only place birthday birds grow. This bird has a brain, he's most beautifully brained, with the brainiest bird brain that's ever been trained. He was trained by the most splendid club in this nation, the Catrue Happy Birthday Association. And whether your name is Pete, Polly, or Paul, when your birthday comes around, he's in charge of it all. Whether your name is Nate, Nellie, or Ned, he knows your address and he heads for your bed. You hear a soft swoosh in the brightening sky. You are not all awake, but you open one eye. Then over the housetops and the trees of Catrue, you see that bird coming to you, just to you. The bird pops right in. You are up on your feet. You jump to the window. You meet and you greet. With the secret Catrue birthday, high sign and shake that only good people with birthdays may make. You do it just so with each finger and toe. Then the bird says, "Come on, brush your teeth. We got to go. It's your day of all days. It's the best of the best. So don't waste a minute. Hop to it. Get dressed." We see the bird and our birthday boy with their high five and secret handshake. And 5 minutes later, you're having a snack on your way out of town on a smorgasbord's back. Today, laughs the bird, eat whatever you want. Today, no one tells you you can't or you shan't. And today, you don't have to be tidy or neat. If you wish, you may eat with both hands and both feet. So get in there and munch. Have a big muncharoo. Today is your birthday. Today you are you. I don't know if I've ever eaten with my feet before. That's probably gross. I wouldn't suggest that at home, but that's what Dr. Seuss says here. If we didn't have birthdays, you wouldn't be you. If you'd never been born, well, that wouldn't you do. If you'd never been born, well, then what would you be? You might be a fish or a toad in a tree. Or you might be a doorknob or 3 baked potatoes. You might be a bag full of hard green tomatoes. Or worse than that, why, you might be a wasn't. A wasn't has no fun at all. No, he doesn't. A wasn't just isn't. He just isn't present. But you are you, and now that is pleasant. So we'll go to the top of the toppest blue space, the official Katrue birthday sounding off place. Come on, open your mouth and sound off at the sky. Shout loud at the top of your voice, I am I, me, I am I. And I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers, I am I. And now on this day of all days in Katrue, the association has built just for you a railway with particular boats that are pulled through the air by funicular goats. These goats never slip, never trip, never bungle. They'll take us down fast to the birthday flower jungle. The best sniffing flowers that anyone grows, we have grown to be sniffed by your own private nose. You see the goats there taking us down to the birthday flower jungle. They smell like licorice and cheese. Ugh. Send 40 hoobubs up the trees to snip with snippers and to nip with nippers. Clip and clop with clapping clippers. Nip and snip with clipping cloppers. Snip and snop with snipping snoppers. All for you. The hoobubs clip. Happy birthday, nop and nip. See all the flowers in the birthday flower jungle. Then pile the wondrous smelling stacks on 50 hippoheimers' backs. They'll take those flowers all home for you. You can keep the hippoheimers too. While this is done, I've got a hunch. It's time to eat our birthday lunch. For your birthday luncheons, as a rule, we serve hot dogs rolled on a spool. So stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff until you've had enough. This looks like an interesting birthday lunch. What do you guys think? Now, of course, we're all mustard. So one of the rules is to wash it all off in the mustard off pools, which are very fine warm water mountaintop tubs, which were built just for this by the Mustard Off Clubs. Then out of the water, sing loud while you dry. Sing loud, I am lucky. Sing loud, I am I. If you've never been born, then you might be an isn't. An isn't has no fun at all. No, he doesn't. He never has birthdays, and that isn't pleasant. You have to be born, or you don't get a present. A present? Aha! Now what kind shall I give? Well, remember the kind you'll remember as long as you live. There's a picture of them getting out of the mustard off showers. Would you like a fine pet? Well, that's just what you'll get. I'll get you the fanciest pet ever yet. As you see, we have here in the heart of our nation the official Ka-True birthday pet reservation. From the east of the eastest to the west of the westest, we've searched the whole world just to bring you the bestest. They come in all sizes, small, medium, and tall. If you wish, I can find you the tallest of all. To find who's the tallest, we have to start with the smallest. We start with the smallest, then what do? We line them all up, back to back, and 2 by 2. Taller and taller, and when we are through, we finally will find one that's taller than who. But you have to be smart and keep watching their feet, because sometimes they stand on the tiptoes and cheat. How many of you guys do that at home when you're trying to see if you're taller than your brother or your sister? That happens a lot at my house. We have a lot of cheaters. And so from the smaller, we stack them up taller and taller and taller and taller and taller. And now here's the one who is the tall, then tall-aller. He's yours. He's all yours. He's the very top tallest. I know you'll enjoy him, the tallest of allest. I'll have him shipped home to you through the Birthday Express. That cost quite a lot, but I couldn't care less. Today is your birthday. Today you are you. So what if it cost me 1,000 or 2? Today is your birthday. You get what you wish. You also might like a nice time-telling fish. So I'll send Diver Gets and I'll send Diver Gets deep under the sea in their undersea kits. In all the wild world, there are no better pets than the time-telling fish that gets. But speaking of time, why, good gracious alive, that time-telling fish says it's 4:45. I had no idea it was getting so late. We have to get going. We have a big date. If you've ever wondered what a time-telling fish would look like, here's the picture. And so, as the sunset burns red in the west, comes the night of the day of the best of the best. The night of all nights in Ka-True. So according to rule, what we usually do is saddle up 2 hooded klopfers named Alice and gallop like mad to the birthday pal Alice. Your big birthday party soon starts to begin in the finest pal Alice you've ever been in. Has anybody ever been in a palace? Now, this birthday pal Alice, as soon you will see, has exactly 9,403 rooms to play games in. 12 halls for brass bands, not counting the 53 hamburger stands. And besides all of that, there are 65 rooms just for keeping the sweeping up afterwards brooms. Because after your party, as well as you may guess, it will take 20 days just to sweep up the mess. Man, that's an awesome birthday party if it's going to take that long just to clean up the mess. And that's a really big palace. I wish I could see something that big. First, we're greeted by drummers who drum as they come. And next come the strummers who strum as they come. And the drummers who drum and the strummers who strum are followed by zummers who come as they zum. Just look at those zummers. They're sort of like plumbers. They come along humming with heads in their plumbing. And that makes music that zoomers call zooming. And all of this beautiful zumming and humming and plumbing and strumming and drumming and coming, all of it is all for you. That's a big party going on right there. Look, Dr. Daring singing herrings. Daring singing, spelling herrings. See what Daring's herrings do? They sing and spell it all for you. You can see in the picture there that they're spelling out happy birthday to you. And here comes your cake, cooked by Snookers and Snookers, the official Ka-True happy birthday cake cookers. And Snookers, I'm happy to say, are the only cake cookers who cook cakes today. Made of guaranteed, certified, strictly grade A peppermint, cucumber, sausage paste butter. And the world's finest cake slicers, Dutter and Dutter. And Dutter with hatchets aflutter, high up on the poop deck, stand ready to cut her. I'm not sure that I would want sausage anywhere close to my birthday cake, but Dr. Seuss has a great imagination. Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Shout loud, I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not just a clam or a ham or an old dusty jar of sour gooseberry jam. I am what I am. That's a great thing to be. If I say so myself, happy birthday to me. Now by horseback and birdback and heiferback too, come your friends, all your friends from all over Ka-True. And the birthday pal Alice heats up with hot friends. And your party goes on and on, till it ends. When it ends, you're much happier, richer, and fatter. And the bird flies you home on a very soft platter. Look at him, he's asleep. It's been a big day. So that's what the birthday bird does in Ka-True. And I wish I could do all these great things for you. So our final our challenge for today is for each of you to try your hand at designing a Dr. Seuss page. Any page like it would be in his book. Put a couple lines together that rhyme with a couple funny big words. And then draw some really cool pictures around that. And then take a picture and tag us in that picture at Foundation Newnan. Thanks for joining us for Foundation Kids Story Time today.